As
Okay.
you all
Said the starting word.
splash into this green liquid, looking around, your bodies jolt awake inside of this glass container, now trying to gasp for air, knowing that there is none. What do you do?
Swim to
Try
the
to
top.
just kick the glass, try to break it.
Getting to the top, there is a lid, something preventing you from...
I guess then I'll panic and do the same thing as Anderson and try to break my way out.
Yeah, I'm kicking.
All of you give me strength checks.
Oh, good, finally.
Oh, goody. We love strength.
Oh, did that not go? Oh.
It won't let me just click his strength, but I could do a saving throw and it's the same. So
Okay.
that's one for me and one for Panton.
Okay.
You resigned to your fate, Pavel, or just kind of chilling? Oh, nice
no.
roll.
Anderson is still stuck in the glass. Everyone else breaks free. The glass shatters around, the green liquid spilling to the floor. You're finally able to suck in fresh air, your body, feel flesh, able to touch.
Are we close?
If I look around and see that Anderson is still struggling, I will grab something sharp or heavy and try to bash in his.
You are in your normal clothes, armor even. You don't have your weapons on you, but you do have all of your armor and your clothing. It appears that Grigori did not take the time to fully disrobe you before tossing you into the vats of liquid.
Hopefully, he didn't rust. I would be super mad if he rusted my breastplate.
So, I guess when I break out, or like when we break out, instead of the form that you're used to seeing of like a kind of a short, scruffy, normal-looking, like kind of peasant, you see long, dark hair, robes, kind of like high leather armor, and long blue tattoos across his arms, and pointed ears as elven man slips out of the tank,
And
coughing.
you might know who they are, but they do not recognize this new form. This you.
I'm just banging on Anderson's tank trying to get him out.
Looking around, you don't necessarily see anything sharp or heavy to break it with. Try using your fists.
Yeah, whatever I can find.
Go ahead and give me a strength check.
I rolled an athletics. Which
yeah,
is
that
the
works.
same.
An 8.
It was an 8. It wasn't enough. Yeah.
It's not breaking free.
Guys, he can't breathe.
Conference runs over.
Yeah, I'm
And
still
she
trying to
tries
kick
to
at this
elbow
thing.
the shit out of it.
You do your pew pew. Pew pew, but don't hit Anderson.
Panton
You think I should pew pew?
runs behind and quickly starts unscrewing the hose.
That's clever.
Slowly but surely, the liquid starts flowing out the bottom. Anderson, you are able to eventually breathe, but you are still stuck inside of this container.
Anderson, can you duck? Can you duck? Get down.
Anderson's punching the glass.
Get down. Get
Out.
Eventually, with enough smacks, you're able to break free.
Didn't need to pew pew.
Would have been faster.
Yeah.
Good job, Panton. That was quite smart.
Yeah, sometimes I am good for something.
Oh god.
But as he's saying that, like, the green liquid is just pumping out onto the ground. I don't know where we would be able to turn that off. Maybe there's a... And he kind of wanders back, tracing the hose to the wall, and eventually finds a little knob. Turns the liquid off, and stops spewing onto the ground.
I mean, Panton, we're all covered in this goo anyways.
Did we do it?
I mean, I feel real. Do you feel real? I'm gonna smack at your, like, arm.
Yeah?
Ow. Yeah, that feels real.
Okay.
You look real.
Okay, so we've got... So, where's Asterius's...
Wait.
Maybe he was in a different room. Wait, who are
I'm
you?
sorry.
Um,
Angela will go up to the stranger that we definitely don't recognize.
Still coughing.
And who the hell are you with?
Where's Rose?
I was by myself. The others might still be near here. We'll have to hurry.
Who the hell
So-
are you?
What's your name, stranger?
My name is Radovan.
Radovan.
I'm a Dusk Elf.
Well, we'll have time later to
right.
figure out how you got stuck with this.
I know
Mess.
who you are. You're the new group.
How do you know who we are?
Word gets round. I was part of an encampment outside of Alaki. And you're
Are
not
you
the
a
first to pass through.
Visitor?
No, I wish. Well, perhaps it's best that I never knew what it was like outside.
We've got time for this later. We need to get out of here. We need to find
Indeed,
our
agreed.
weapons. We need to find the
Right.
others. Asterius and Rose.
Oh shit, the others.
where is Rose?
I don't know.
I mean,
Shit.
she wasn't
gonna
in the vats where we were.
No, but there
Uh,
could be other ones in this room. I will.
I guess so.
Yeah, I'm
Shh. See if anybody else is around. We're making a lot of noise. We probably should be quieter.
This is the one who screamed and shouted when we were being held captive.
Well, it's because we were being held captive. We're not trying to sneak out then.
We could have sneaked out then.
We were tied to a bench. What do you mean, could have?
would y'all shut up? I'm trying to listen. Anderson, is this like a door in front of us?
Yes, that is a door in front of you.
Just gonna try to listen on the other side.
Give me a perception check.
Sure thing.
Don't you get advantage for hearing, or is that only when you're in the wolf form?
And I get it regularly.
I'll help him.
I've already got advantage. Or...
Oh, you did. Oh, you already had it.
Yeah.
As you put your ear up, you can hear like a humming, a constant thrumming, but you also hear kind of the rattling of chains. Every now and then you hear a whoop, 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 kind of mixed in with it, like a steady heartbeat to that constant thrumming.
Look, we've
It
made enough
doesn't
noise as it
sound.
is.
It doesn't sound like the equipment around you.
Is the door unlocked?
Reaching down, touching the handle, you kind of give it a little bit of a jiggle. Is not.
I say we
Really
just bust
fire
through.
right about now.
Yeah, fuck it.
The master's
Um,
not at home.
I keep missing what you're saying.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. I say we just bust through. The master's not at home. We might as well.
We don't know that.
You don't recall the vision?
I mean, it was a vision, but it doesn't mean necessarily anything. I can't trust anything I saw or heard in that lantern.
Then we have nothing else to go on.
No.
If
There's
you
other
were
doors.
with
We
us,
can try.
how do you know about the visions?
I mean,
I was
clearly he
there.
was held captive like we were. I mean, that's logical.
Yes.
Maybe when we broke the puzzle, we released all of the souls. There was still that other soul or two that were running around the lantern. There could have
Yes.
been more that we didn't even encounter.
Rose.
Did you attempt
and-
to break through the door?
You know what? Anderson's pissed off. Yeah, he's gonna boot the door.
Alrighty.
Anderson, there are other doors!
That's more like it.
I'm sorry. What was that, John?
Um,
Oh no.
The
It's a
fuck
big
is that
number.
29?
Pavel, Anderson, and Temperance. Nope, 20 feet. Everybody.
Oh, god damn it.
Need you all to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Fuck.
This is
No,
a-
the consequences of my
this is
actions,
a-
my
a-
only weakness.
This is the DC 21.
Nobody's
Oh!
gonna pass.
That's a big DC.
I will just take away
No.
29 hit points from my total.
Oh my god. Dude, let's go.
Ouch.
Those of you that failed take 29 points lightning damage.
I can't adjust Panton's hit points.
What is he at? I'll mark it down.
He's at 50 minus 29.
We
21.
Okay. Take 29 points of damage. Radovan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You take, what is that? 14? You take 14 points of lightning
You know
damage.
what? I'll use absorb elements as well as a reaction and only take 7.
Okay.
Do you not have any sort of evasion?
You do so.
Oops.
Um,
Not at 4th level.
The door is still holding strong. Did not break through. It still seems to be radiating with a magical energy.
I will try this other door over here. Please, let's
Which
not
one is
punch
that?
doors. This one. Jiggle the handle. See if it'll open. That really hurt.
No, really?
It does. As you creak open the door, a familiar scent. You haven't smelled it since you've been in the lantern, but the scent of stale, dried blood fills the air.
I don't think we need to go this way. Let's try a different door.
Try this
We're
one over
running out
here.
of options.
There's several options.
What do you think's
Jiggles
behind
that
this door?
handle.
I don't know.
Anton tries
but I know
to open it and
this door.
does open.
Temperance is
And-
opening the door from the.
Anderson,
other
you should
side.
you
I
should
don't
get
need
in
to
there.
open my
You
door.
should get in there. It's Rose. She's still in the container.
Oh, shit, yeah. He's going to it.
As
He,
you see her in there, she does not appear to be moving.
busting it down. Time to bust it down.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Does he have the belt
Or-
of strength on?
Yeah, you still have the
Uh,
belt.
Yeah, that's a good question. Do I?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say
Yeah,
you're able
Oh,
to
actually,
just
it's a
take
natural.
10. Like you're able to eventually break it down, and she comes spilling out onto the floor, motionless. But
I'll
still,
rush.
body very physical, very real, just as you remembered her.
I'll cast Spare the Dying, and I'll do a medicine check right after.
I was gonna just see if she's alive first.
Kind of happening simultaneously. Radovan running up, kneeling, saying a small prayer. You checking for a pulse. Anderson, go ahead and make a medicine check.
She was in that vat for at least 3 or 4 minutes.
Not the time. Roll 20.
Feeling for a pulse, she's still wet, it's slimy, it's hard to feel. You try to put your face down next to her open airway to see if there's any breath coming out, anything at all, any sign of life. And you're having a hard time feeling it. Radovan, after casting Spare the Dying, reaches down, grabs her wrist. Feel a faint pulse.
Okay. She's alive. She's alive.
Oh, thank God.
It'll be all right.
Louise, whew.
Whew. Indeed.
What about these other tanks? Quickly.
I don't see any other bodies.
No.
I don't want to know what's in there.
There is no... You do see in the other tank, as you're inspecting, down at the bottom, kind of pulled into the filtration system, you can see a relatively large leather scrap piece. Anderson, you definitely recognize it as same material as coat that you're wearing.
Y'all, I think this is one of the other hunters. Hold on a sec. Same thing. Just gonna burst it wide open.
It's just a piece of leather in
It's
the tube,
just a
not
piece
an
of
actual
leather. There's no... It is...
Oh,
it is
so like
empty.
I don't see anything. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like he's sucked down into the filtration system. It's just a piece of leather kind of stuck up to it.
Okay. Okay.
Like maybe somehow at once upon a time there was somebody in there, but now it's not. How they got out or what happened to them, it's unclear at this point.
I'm glad to hear that she's alive. Are you going to be able to carry her, Anderson?
Yeah, I'm sure I can.
Well, what are we going to do now?
Well, there's
How
still
are
another
we-
door.
There is one more door.
There should be more tanks. There were more of us in there.
There's
Oh?
there's another door in this one too. Oh my
Oh,
God, it
I don't
really
like
stinks in here.
Let's check over here first, and then we can go that way if we have to. I don't really want to go in there if I don't have to. Temperance, is this door unlocked, or did you give up when
I was
you saw
gonna
that?
jiggle the handle, but we got excited about Rose being in the other room. I'll check it now.
We should all stand back every time there's a door. That last one hurt.
Is that what you're doing?
I'm jiggling. Giving it a jiggle.
Been jiggling for 10 minutes.
It's unlocked.
Okay, I give it. Oh, ha!
Temperance, maybe you should let me go
spooky
first.
smelling? Okay.
I'll sneak in.
As you sneak in, you see two, I don't know, waist high. They're probably shoulder height for you, Honora, maybe even a little bit taller. Desks, some papers, some scrolls kind of toppling off to the side, a stack of books on one of them. Looking down at the ground, you see scrawlings, ancient glyphs. But the thing that catches your eye the most, large green void swirling in the center of the room. looking into it. Looks like the night sky.
I'm not sure if this is our way out or a really bad idea.
Do I have any idea about like what this could be?
I'll start looking at the papers on the desk to see if it'll explain it.
Temperance,
Don't get too
As-
close, you might get sucked in.
as you're walking forward, you feel a heavy resistance against your chest, the force repelling you away from this object. Does not allow you to get any closer. Try as you might, you cannot seem to push your way through. That's about as close as you can get.
Okay.
Honora, finding a chair, kind of pulling it out and stepping up onto it to look at some of the diagrams on this paper. It appears to be some sort of gateway. Can't really read any of the runes or the writing. What languages do you speak?
Halfling in common.
Yeah, definitely not.
Also Dwarvish, because it's handy.
No.
You said it's the sky. Is there? It's celestial.
How
Is
about
it?
something spookier, like an abyssal or an infernal or a primordial?
I've got draconic and infernal and elvish.
There is some of it written in celestial. Do you speak that,
I do.
Radovan?
Yes.
Stepping up and looking at these documents, you start to notice some patterns reading through, noticing that the diagrams drawn on the ground are representing different planes of existence. That this might be a gateway into another plane of existence. You notice that during your reading that it's pointed out that Barovia is a demiplane, the one that's locked away from the others. You also notice, pull up my notes really quick. I wasn't prepared for you guys to get this far, to be honest.
We're just too good at this game.
Right?
Does that mean we get a gold star?
I want a
Yes.
star. I want a magic weapon that turns into whatever I'm thinking of.
Oh, that was so nice.
We should have grabbed all that gold and in the hopes that it would have passed over with us. Not that there's much to buy here, I guess.
All right, where's it at? Okay, there we go. You start to see other demiplanes. It also even notes domains of dread. You see Forlorn, Invidia, Markovia, Odair, listed all these different planes. In matching up, you can see. Give me an investigation check to see how well you're able to, because it's one thing to just read it, right? But to see if you can put together the puzzle of the portions on the floor versus the notes.
This is all gibberish. I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's difficult to explain.
Looking closely at the ground, trying to see some of the celestial markings. Notice very, very slowly. In combination, the writing on the floor, the circles particularly, are moving, rotating around this portal. You even just kind of stick your thumb in the air looking at it, holding it steady as you're watching, just trying to see whether or not it is moving, and you do know for sure as you watch one of the rings crest beyond one of the cracks in the floor. Looking directly underneath of where the portal is at now, you see the celestial words for Barovia.
Then it is as we feared.
Beard, this is just another stupid puzzle. We just need to get out of here. We need to find our stuff and get out of here.
There
One
is
prison for
another
another, isn't
door.
that what one of you said?
I'm sorry, what?
One prison for another. Somebody said that while we were in there.
Yes, but... Panda said there was a door through the gross room. It looks like there's another door over here.
Don't you understand? You're trapped.
I don't think we are.
Well, we're trying to get out if we are.
Well, if you find a way out, please let me know.
Well, better than just standing right here.
Yeah, look at it, a hole in the ground.
No, I don't mean the... This is a plane. This is Barovia. It's
Yes.
separated from the rest, and there's others like it.
Well, there's a barrier of mist you can't get through without a special potion.
A potion.
Yeah.
How do you know of this? There's a way out?
I mean, I believe so. I have... Well, if we can find my stuff.
Right. Right. Well. That's good news. Yes. Let me just gather these up, and I guess I'll gather the papers so I can keep looking at them. Do I have any idea of, like, based on the papers, where this portal can lead?
You'd have to probably study a little bit longer.
Shit. Well, I'd like to figure out where this goes. But
I would
it
like to
doesn't
get
seem
out of this place
If I move,
I mean, Temperance tried, and she couldn't even get close to the thing. Like, even if
yeah,
you
I'll try
found
to
out
move
where...
towards
It
as
repels
well,
me.
and then...
As you walk forward towards... It pulses. Like almost a gust of wind flows out towards you. But it doesn't allow you to get through.
Damn.
Nora's gonna start kind of throwing a little hissy fit and start looking through all of the papers on the ground, all of the garbage.
What are you doing?
Just throwing stuff. It's like, I'm looking for my sword so I can stab Grigori.
All right, all right. And a bag, so we can gather all this.
Gibberish? I don't need gibberish.
It's not gibberish.
That might as well be.
Yeah, we should
Oh,
Into the
probably...
blood room.
So gross.
You can hear Panton yell in the background. Who's gonna carry Rose?
Oh,
Anderson
Anderson
was.
has, like, he's been carrying her.
Oh, okay.
She
I'll
just
try
like
to open
weak
these doors.
too weak to walk. So she's not conscious.
Mm-mm.
She's okay.
But she's alive because you
Alright.
stabilized her. I'm gonna attempt to open these double doors here.
As you try to open them, they feel locked, but they don't necessarily feel very sturdy. Like as you're shaking the handle, these double doors, they give a little bit, they rattle.
I'm gonna listen for that magic hum from the other door.
Don't hear. Give me a perception check. You don't hear the hum, is what I mean. You do hear something a little bit different. Sounds like for a second it takes you back to your childhood, thinking about a park and metal chains hanging, swing, creaking.
Oh no.
Sounds just kind of making those noises, but only very metallic.
There's something beyond this door. I don't feel like we're prepared for it.
Well, only one way to find out.
Let's not be too rash. We still can't find our weapons.
What do you do?
It's really the only way we can go.
I have some power that can help.
Yeah, I mean, luckily not all of us need weapons.
Glad you're all lucky, but little I can do without a weapon.
Look, I can bust through the door if someone can hold Rose, but...
Let me see if I can get her back on her feet. I'll cast a healing word at... Let's do 3rd level.
Okay, roll the dice for me.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
You rolled it
Oops.
twice, but somehow got the same amount.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's not bad.
Good to be.
As you cast healing word on the unconscious Rose, her eyes jerk open, seeing your face. Her head snaps back, looking at you. Is it real? Did we make it out? Am I safe?
We made it.
I think we did.
And she squeezes you so tight. Oh my God, I saw this in the crystal, but I didn't want to tell you and get your hopes up.
Safe is a very subjective word right now, where I don't think we're safe.
And she, it's like a few tears coming down her eyes. So happy to see you again. Been so long.
Romance can wait. We've got things to do.
For once, I agree. This is very touching, but we need you on your feet. We're not out of the...
And she kind of lets go and finds herself and regains her balance on her own 2 feet. And just kind of looking around, and you can see that she's kind of in awe, just touching things. Like even kind of smearing the dried blood a little bit, and then just kind of watching it crumble in her fingertips.
Gross.
What do you do? Do you bust down the door? Do you try to lockpick it? What do you do?
Well,
Do you stand
don't
back?
have a way to lockpick it, so... Yeah. Well, he's going to tell Rose to stand back, just in case, but... Well,
Okay.
let's go for it.
Roll an attack roll.
All right.
Very nervous.
Okay. Stepping back, kind of leaning your body back and stepping forward at the same time, kicking into the door. It busts at the center, opening up, and you can see this celestial contraption. These small orbs circling. And now that you're able to put a picture to the noise, you can see that it's this metal contraption that was the source of the squeaking.
I'm gonna rush in and I'm gonna look for some weapons.
It's not displayed on the ground here, but you do find all of your gear just kind of lumped into the corner.
Okay. I'll start belting my stuff on and my weapons and my shield and I feel better now.
Who's got
Temperance
the
pulls out her
highest? Who's got the
periapt.
highest perception? Anderson, or maybe even
that-
Radovan? You got the highest perception now.
I'm at a
10.
17 passive.
17
Um,
passive.
10.
If
The
if
the
it
Wonder
involves
Twins are at 10.
if it involves a hearing,
Hearing.
I have a 19, but otherwise 14.
Okay, hearing. Radovan and
Or
Anderson
smell.
both hear the rhythmic patterns of footfall on stone.
Coming from where? This door?
From that direction, yes. Hello?
Get behind me.
Master, are you back?
Shh.
Grigori, is that you? I've got some things in the library I'd like to show you. Come up when you're ready. And you hear trailing again in the opposite direction. And we'll go ahead and just stop right there.